G'day everyone, Rara here from Rara's Realm with a non-cross stitch video. This is a Bath and Body Works video, which is going to be in the title anyway. G'day to FlossTube viewers who are catching this, my subscribers who are interested in my non-on-topic videos, don't think that's English. And hello to any Bath and Body Works viewers who have happened upon this video and want to take a look. I am in New Zealand where we don't have Bath and Body Works, so I get my candles shipped from America. Bath and Body Works do not ship to New Zealand, so I have a intermediary company, I guess, a business that offers US shipping addresses for those stores that don't ship internationally. So you ship to this intermediary address and then they ship to you. So currently I have 7 candles and a little bit of body care in which is bubble bath and 2 hand creams, so we're not going to talk about those. And I have more than 7 candles. I currently have 10 candles, but I'm only reviewing 7. And I've got 12 on their way. I've just processed them at the shipping. Oh dear. Beep. I've just processed those through the shipping company today, so fingers crossed they might all arrive on the same delivery, but hopefully they haven't consolidated into one box and risk breakage. I haven't asked them to do that, but we'll just have to wait and see. So what is it today? Wednesday. I should have those by the end of next week, hopefully. Okay, I have made some notes on my phone, just thinking what else I need to say at the beginning, because this is take 453, mucked up every beginning so far. The last one, it took 5 minutes to muck up royally, and I did, so I've had to start again. I am a one-take wonder. I don't tend to edit. I don't really have the software, and I usually manage okay, so we'll just see how we go. So I'm going to review the first 7 candles I brought, which are all 4 cents. At the time of purchase of these ones, the holiday candles were not out. You might be able to pick up that there is a holiday candle there. I have actually burnt that this morning for the first time. I'll talk about the holiday candles in another video. I will do... the plan off the top of my head is to do a haul of the 12 when they arrive, because I'm picking, they're all going to come together, so I might just do it all together. And then early December, where are we on dates? Yeah, it's probably going to be, isn't it? Because this weekend is going to be the 21st. So I probably will not have had time to burn them before Candle Day, so I will just, once I've gone through and burnt all of them, so it'll be 12 and 3 more, 15. Jeepers creepers. Yeah, it'll be sometime in early December. I'll do a review of those. I'm never going to be the up-to-date Bath and Body Works viewer channel, and to that extent I'm not really a Bath and Body Works channel. If for some reason I get a lot of interest in these videos, I might look at doing a separate channel, but the reality is I'm at least 2 weeks from purchase to me, so I'm never going to be up to date. You know, I'm the channel that you watch if you like to see what other people's thoughts are on the candles that you like, and I enjoy that. It helps me work out what I might like, because I can't go into a store and sniff them. It is my intention, or it was my intention, for 2 weeks. I was supposed to be in America 2 weeks today, and I was meant to be going to Bath and Body Works and sniffing and buying, although now I know what I know, which I didn't know when I was planning all of that. My goal is to never pay full price for a candle. My first 3 I paid full price, and then because I had ordered that order and my email was in the system, I then got the notifications And I think the next sale that I got after that was a buy one get one free. So I'm now wise to that, and I won't pay full price for a candle because the shipping is almost as horrendous as a full price cost of a candle. So times four. So if I can get a deal on the candles, I will take that, and then that will just make the cost of the shipping more manageable because the cost of the candles have gone down. It makes sense in my head. I'm trying to save a buck. So yeah, I will never really be a Bath and Body Works channel at this point in time. I might make one, but this is primarily a cross-stitching channel with some offshoots once in a while. Okay, I managed to waffle for 6 minutes, and that's about what I can do, waffle. I've got my notes, I've just pulled my notes up, which I'll just refer to now and again, but mainly to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. I've got it in my head. And I apologise at the moment because it was coming up to this point where I mucked up the last attempt. So I don't know if what I'm about to say I have already said in this video or if I'm remembering it from the last time. Of these 7 candles, 5 of them I've burnt at least 2 sessions. One I only burnt on 1 session, and another one has had about 4 or 5 goes. So I've had a pretty good go, I think, certainly for my first thoughts. So I've ranked them 7 up to 1, and we will start at number 7. And if you watched the haul video, you probably can figure it out. So number 7 lives in a box because the first 3 candles I ordered, the ones at full price, I ordered 3 candles, a bottle of bubble bath and a hand cream, and I got a ridiculously big box. 2 of the candles were in the cardboard boxes, and one had bubble wrap around it, but not that way, so it shattered. And it wasn't Harvest Gathering, which is number 7, Harvest Gathering. So you can see it's been burnt. It is now out of its jar. I figured out, or I followed my instructions. The instructions I got off the internet, which is I froze the candle and I tapped it on my hand with a tea towel, and I got it out of the jar and put in the candle that's smashed, which we'll get to. So, Harvest Gathering. And I haven't got the notes for the other candle, I've just realised. Harvest Gathering is fresh picked apple, autumn berries and clove buds. This is the candle that only had 1 session. Yeah. My immediate takeaway on cold sniff when I got it and when I burnt it was overwhelmingly cloves. I got no apple and I got no berries, and I still get no berries. I haven't smelt a berry yet. I just smell cloves, and it's too many cloves for me. It's too strong a clove scent for me. Interestingly, when I opened the box now to prepare for the video, I actually smelt an apple, and I haven't had that with this candle at all. Originally my plan was to throw out this hunk of wax because it was too clovey for my liking. It's interesting. I then decided I would just hold on to it and store it in the box for now, and either give it another chance or who knows, I don't know, throw it out then. So, what did I write? Smell of cloves, don't get apple or berries, and I don't like it. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. At the moment, I don't like it, and I definitely won't get another Harvest Gathering. So, in the Harvest Gathering jar, with the lid that it came with, so the lid and the jar don't go together, is warm apple pie. I've got roughly that's that. Now this is the notes I didn't bring, but I'm pretty sure it's apples, brown sugar and a flaky crust or something like that. Yeah, so this has come in at number 6, obviously. Yeah, because yeah, this, it's too flaky crust for me. But what I got when I burnt it, I liken it to waves. Once in a while, there would just be a whiff of apple. And when there was the apple, it was quite nice. But when it's just the crust, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't like it that much. But I will certainly give it some more goes. You know, I'm certainly not going to waste the candles, which is why I haven't thrown Harvest Gathering out yet. I'm undecided how I'll deal with it. Maybe I could burn these two together, although I need a jar for that one. Yeah, so not my favourite. I do, however, like the lid, even though I don't like pumpkins. Pumpkins aren't a thing here like they are in America. We put pumpkins in soup and stews and roast it with a meal, and that's about it. So it's not a big thing. Okay, let's try not to sidetrack. Number 5 is Cider Lane, whose notes are warm caramel, Granny Smith apple, dark brown sugar, ground clove with essential oils. Now, interestingly with this, I don't get any cloves at all, thankfully. I get the caramel and the brown sugar, the sweetness of those two, and I don't get any apple at all. I like the scent, and I will certainly use the whole candle at some point. I don't know when. I must remember these reflect. But what else have I written? Yeah, those are the main things. It's sweet, it's caramelly. I would go more caramel than brown sugar, but I can definitely get all the sweetness. I don't get the apple, and I thankfully don't get the cloves. So I like it, but I don't like it enough to need a backup. It's probably going to be a one and done, and I'll keep the jar at the end. Right, number 4 through number 1 pretty much could be tied, but I pushed myself and made myself rank everything. So coming in at number 4, I have put in Marshmallow Fireside. Yeah, that's the right jar. Suddenly I thought it's the wrong jar. I like this smell. The scent is toasted marshmallow, smouldering woods, fire roasted vanilla, crystallized amber with essential oils. And I just get vanilla marshmallows. And I really do like it very much. I like the sweetness of it, the marshmallow. I think vanilla. I was thinking about this lid. Be careful of the lid. I'm curious on maybe some more vanilla scents now. As much as I like the marshmallow, I think the warm vanilla, maybe a warm vanilla coming through, is very nice. I like this enough that there is a backup on its way. One of the 12 candles is a backup. Okay, my little list. Did I forget anything else that I was going to say about that? Oh yes, it had the I don't know like all these terms. Throw. I think it is the throw is the word I'm looking for this, but I'm not sure. But our houses in New Zealand are generally single story, and they're quite sprawling. So I smelt this through half of the house for a good few hours after I blew it out. Which was, is a good thing. I like that. It gives you more bang for your buck, I reckon. Okay. So coming in at number 3, and it's only at number 3 by virtue of the fact that number 2 got burnt more times than number 3, is Sweater Weather. So fresh sage, juniper berry, aromatic eucalyptus, fresh woods. Oh, I love this. Um, this smells, you know, you walk past a bloke who's got really good aftershave or shower wash, and you get a whiff of him, and it's like, ooh, who's he? I love the smell. And the thing with this smell, it took me a while to get my head round what I was recalling. And I think that it reminds me very much of a bubble bath I used to have in England, which was juniper berry, and clary sage, I think was the other one. So very same notes to that, which I loved. So I often just have this sitting there without the lid on, and it fumigates the room. It's crisp, it's clean, it's fresh, it's lovely. I am a big fan of this. So this I guess is what they call them, and a masculine scent or cologne, something like that. If you like those sorts of things, you'll like that. I'm a very big fan, and there is another one in the 12 on its way to me. Coming in at number 2, by virtue of the fact that it was burnt more times than any of the other candles actually, is Fresh Balsam. And I think I've nicked the lid off for Harvest Gathering. This is not the normal lid. I have a feeling I've nicked this off something else because it's the pattern and I like it and I like the candle. So Fresh Balsam is woodland balsam, crisp eucalyptus, fir branches, cedar wood with essential oils. So again, I've even got the jar dirty, which is a bit annoying, and I tried to clean it up, but it only made it worse. So, but that's all right. There's another one on its way. So this Marshmallow Fireside, Sweater Weather are all coming in holiday packaging, which will be cool. So I love this woodsy, foresty smell. Again, fresh, clean, crisp, all those sorts of things. Again, I've probably had a bubble bath like this in England, which again is another reason why people say this is very strong. I don't find it very strong, so either I can cope with the stronger smells, or it's I've got a dud candle. Be interesting to compare it when I get the new one. I love this. I leave this sitting without the lid on sometimes, and I just get the smell in my room without having to light it, which I think is a great thing. We have used this a lot. My mother has dementia. She has a problem with smells now. They make her feel ill. And I've been burning this when I've been cooking something smelly, and it cancels the smell, and she's not complaining about smells, which is a good thing. So, big fan. Yes, as I say, there's another one on the way. Okay. And my number one favourite, if I had to pick, I could only have one of the 4. That would be tough because there are differences in all of them that I like, but I've put this at number 1. It was the first candle that I burnt, and I was so, what's the right word? To have this as the first candle you burnt versus, say, Harvest Gathering, I was so pleased to light this and smell it and experience it, because my experience with Bath and Body Works could be completely different if it had been Harvest Gathering or Warm Apple Pie, where I'm like, I don't know what I've done here. So, coming in at number 1 is Lakeside Morning, which is crisp autumn air, white driftwood, a hint of green apple with essential oils. And I just love the smell of this. It's light and delicate, but clean and fresh. And it's in the scent range that I like. So, did it say? Okay. It does say it's got green apple in it. I don't think I smell any apple, but I don't care that I don't smell any apple, because I think must be the crisp air that they've captured in this is what I smell and what I love. And again, I could sniff this. I leave this without the lid on and I don't burn it. And it will smell. When I burnt it and then blew it out, I had the smell in my room for 24 hours, which I was very impressed with, because basically it doubles the life of your candle. And I am so in love with it that I've already got a second one, which I am so pleased I got, as I said in the haul video the other day. Or have you not had it yet? Yes, you have. Within a day or so of ordering this, it was gone from the website. I don't know, what was I going to say? I don't know if this is a new scent. I don't know if it's a returning scent. I haven't gone back through people's videos from last fall to see if it was around last year. But I will be very frugal with it, and I will probably do more lid off and smell and less burning until I've ascertained it's something that will come back again next year, because I love it so much. Yeah, I'm a Kiwi, we say a lot. Right, let me just review what I said, if there's anything else that I could have said. No. Okay. What I thought I would end with was sort of summarising what I've learnt from these 7 candles. I went into this Bath and Body Works buying because I had learnt about them through another channel that I watch, and I was very intrigued, and they raved about them, and then I researched it a bit, and I watched YouTube videos, and I found people like Bonnie, Queen of the Geeks, and just got into the whole thing. But I had never sniffed a candle, never been into a Bath and Body Works store, so I was entering the world of the unknown. I was also not a candle buyer. Previous to this, I really didn't buy candles and burn them in my home for scent. I've got candles for light, just your plain old pillar candles that you stick in a candle holder and light for ambience, or if you need light when the power goes out. But to have candles that actually smell and scent your home, I hadn't been into that. So this is all a new realm for me, and I am really impressed at the quality of the Bath and Body Works candles. It's billed as the world's best 3-wick candle. I don't know if that's debatable or not, but I am certainly impressed. I'm happy to pay the money, including the shipping, because that's the killer. The cost of the candles, especially when you buy them in the sales, are fine. I have no objection to that. I operate on the premise of buy cheap, buy twice. So I don't mind paying for quality, and I believe that they are quality, even if I don't like them, like Harvest Gathering and Warm Apple Pie. They're still a good candle. So burning this lot reminded me that my favourite scents are foresty, woodsy, and oceany, watery. That's good English. My bubble baths in England were always in either of those 2 categories. The one I've got here I think it's got juniper berries in it, and I think juniper berry probably is one of those trigger words that if I see it, I've got a good chance of liking it. I know in other scents and products with scents, I don't like floral. So there's certainly some candles on the website that intrigue me, but they say lavender, especially lavender. So I'm not going to probably at this point go down the line of buying anything that has a floral in it. They're just now talking about this Just In collection. There's 7 or 8 candles in that Just In collection, and there is one which is called Alpine Skies. And when I heard that, I'm like, oh, that's going to be right up my street. Grapefruit blossom is the first note. So yeah, it's probably not up my street after all. I can't remember the other ones, but for me, the name and the scent notes don't match, which is a real shame. But yeah, so I know to steer away from the florals until I can go into a store and actually sniff them myself. And there are stores in Australia, which is probably the first ones I'll go into because I'm probably going to get to Australia before I'm going to get to America. So I've learnt that bakery I probably need to be careful of. Of it's going to get tested. I've got another bakery scented, I guess, in the family of bakery scents. That's probably the better way of putting it. Coming in these 12 candles that are on their way. So subject to how that goes, I will know whether I need to be a little bit careful of the bakery scents. I would like a nice apple smelling candle. So I'm going to have to research a little bit more and find out what's better. I have looked at the scent notes for, is it spiced apple toddy and candy apple something, and there are reasons why, and it'll be in the scent notes, and I can't think off the top of my head why I haven't ordered those two. I think that I'm good with marshmallowy scents and maybe the sweeter scents. I mean, I like chocolate and I like caramel, so put those in a candle and I'll be happy. In fact, I think that's going to be in a candle. Is that the Graham Crackers one? This just in? Can't remember. I need to steer clear of cloves. If anything says cloves, which, yeah, it's Cider Lane has got ground cloves, and that's the thing, I don't pick cloves up in this at all. So I would, I don't know if this is true with candles. I'm sure I've heard somebody say that the first note, like in your ingredients in a food product, the first ingredients are always the bigger quantities. So in this case with Cider Lane, ground cloves is the fourth ingredient, so, or scent note. So maybe it's it's pared down, so it's a background note that just adds, rather than harvest gathering. And in fact, clove, that doesn't make sense to me now, because clove buds is the third thing in harvest gathering. And I get no point sniffing that. That's warm apple pie. I don't get apple and berries, so yeah. Alright, so my notes. I prefer forest and sea, yep, like marshmallow and sweets, don't like cloves. Not jury is out on bakery, but I love the quality of the candles. So that's my very basic Kiwi view of these 7. I have got now 3, I've got here 3 of the Christmas scents. Of the 12 coming, must be 9 are new scents and 3 are fresh balsam, sweater weather and marshmallow fireside. So yeah, some interesting candles to come. I can't wait. Right, I think that is it. I am going to check it back and make sure it's presentable and get it going. And I will catch you again in another video, floss tube or otherwise. Thanks everyone. Bye for now.